Hello, hello, hello. Another day, another stream. It's pretty shitty haircut, I know. Not feeling so confident in this. But again, not the priority. Should not be, you know, you should not be concerned about it. Should be of zero priority. Whosoever is whosoever is watching the live stream, just tell me, am I audible? Because that is the most important thing I need to just type in the chat that am I audible? Am I audible? Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Again, um, I realized something today. Even if sometimes you have this urge to, you know, like there's this weird urge to do something. Like I had this urge of getting a haircut. So you know, at that moment I was like, I want to do it. I want to do it. It's just something, out of the fur. It's, challenging what I want to do. It's a challenge. It's getting out of your comfort zone. What am I comfortable with? My hair. So I think somewhere going abroad is also connected to that. Getting out of your comfort zone. I have to blast the AC on 16 because my phone doesn't get heated. That's what I'm recording with. So, yep. Again, today's stream is not structured, not fabricated. Should be fabricated. Fabricated is not the right word. It's not structured again. That's the issue. Should be structured. Today I'm gonna add one more source, which is Reddit. Made new account for this. I don't know why it's just cat videos, but okay. Last time I was, what I was doing was that I was searching the AI, so asking ChatGPT for the language German. But today's stream is about a conundrum, an issue that I'm facing. That is Ireland considerable? Because in the last stream also, I was watching stuff related to Ireland. Um, Basically, why am I rethinking my decision? People whosoever is following my streams, they're like, on the first stream, he's got Germany is the country, Germany is the country, and then progressively he's just digressing himself from from Germany. But that's not the case. I'm still just considering the options, the all the options that I can consider, uh, which is it can be Ireland, it can be Germany, it can be New Zealand, it can be France, it can be anywhere, anywhere. I know I'm just naming the countries which are in Europe, but it can be anywhere. So today's agenda would be today's agenda. I would try to complete all the agendas. First of all, I would start with Germany versus Germany or Ireland. What can I do? I'm right now comparing these two because Germany is something that I researched upon. Ireland is not. I'm not that much aware of what goes on, what factors that I have to consider before going there. Is it better for me financially, um, all the other factors that I have to consider? Basically, I will discuss that today. Second, how to study for GMAT, which was the topic for last video stream. It's important. Either way, I think everybody should give GMAT because GMAT is gonna be a boon only. It's not gonna harm you in any sense. Um, there are three viewers. Who are these three viewers? Tell me. Say hi in the chat. Yes, one's Dev. One is Sonia. Let's see who else is there. Ireland is not considerable. Okay. Mine Buddha, basically my brother, says that Ireland is not considerable. And we will look into it. What? What is it that people think when I mention the name Ireland? What does Dev, Anshuman Dev, that he said Ireland is not considered? What factors is he considering? Where's like the most important factor about Germany and Ireland is money, money, dollar bill. So what is it? Why do we feel that money is a factor that comes when we think about Ireland? Because the major reason uh, about when we say that Ireland is expensive. Why do we say that? It's not like Ireland is some Germany is, I think, way developed than Ireland. It's not even that it's the third largest economy. It's just there's no comparison between Germany and Ireland, but the companies there, the exposure I'm gonna get. It's not like Ireland. It's not like Ireland is not uh it's as a bad country, but just this whatever this is, money is what's stopping me or making me think. Even no ROI again. What is ROI? Return on investment. What do we invest? The money. So that's what I was saying, right? Money. How? Why is money so important here? Because I'll tell you why. Germany has zero tuition fees. Zero tuition fees. What is it? What is it? Why are we saying zero tuition fees? So basically, public universities of Germany have zero tuition fees um, by the rules of by the rule of the government. Job opportunity. Okay, I will come to it one by one. Don't worry. Um, so like the rules of Germany is like tuition fees should be zero. So that gives us a lot of edge that we can save more, we can spend less. We will have, the money will always be on surplus because, you are not paying 6,000, per semester for your degree. And that is a lot of relief for you financially. So, whatever you have in the block account, whatever you're going to earn from the part time, it's always going to be a surplus thing. So, even if your expenditure is 1,000 euros, and if you're earning 1,000 extra on the from the part time, it's better. It's way better. So let's consider that factor. Ireland is expensive, but one con of Germany is the language. Ireland is an English speaking country, like more than Germany. Germany have very strict rules for the language. So it's easier for people, especially Indian people, who don't want to learn a whole new language like German, Deutsch, to go to a country. So that is one thing, the language. And does Upwork exist in Ireland? I was thinking of working as a freelancer there. Talk about that, please, also. See, Sonia, LinkedIn, Upwork uh, are global platforms. It's not something. Okay, that is also one thing we can talk about. One more topic: freelancing in German. Freelancing, basically. We can talk about that also. Freelancing. Okay. So these three. Okay, I got three topics today. Let's start one by one. Germany versus Ireland. So first we'll search the Chat GPT. Then we'll go to Reddit. And then we'll go to YouTube videos step by step. Well, I don't think so. I'll be able to cover this topic today. GMAT because it's a vast topic. So I think these two can be covered today. So I'll try my best. Wait. Yeah. So Savage. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, Germany versus Ireland. Let's ask ChatGPT first. So, I think this is something that everybody knows. We should make a prompt as in a way that we can actually get the most of it, with the most of the information we can. So I'll ask, I'll just do it. Act as a career counselor. Trust. Act as a, oh my God, of course, brother, of course. Dismiss. Yes, dismiss. Accept. Accept. Base. Wow. Isn't it the same thing? Okay. Act as a career counselor and draw a contrast between Germany and Ireland on the basis of cost of living, job opportunity, education expenditure, and overall all the factors that should be considered by a student. How? Should I add something more to the prompt? Okay. Act as a career counselor and draw contrast between Germany and Ireland on the basis of cost of living, job opportunity. Let's start. I'll add more factors to it later. Great question. There's no clear practical contrast between Germany and Ireland from students' perspective. Factoring cost of living, education, job opportunity, immigration prospect, lifestyle, culture, and ROI. Return on investment. ROI. Mind Buddha Dev. Mind Buddha Dev. We'll consider that too. ROI that we're talking about. So I'll break it down categories so you can decide aligns better with your goals. Tuition fees, mostly free or low cost, 0 to 3,000 a year in public university, private 5,000, 20,000. Higher, 10,000, 25,000 a year for a non-EU student. 10,000 is 10 lakh, 25 lakh. 25 lakhs, see, that's for tuition fees. Okay. Cost of living, moderate, 900 to 1,200 a month, lower rent in similar smaller cities. Lower rent in smaller cities. So he's saying smaller cities rent is lower, not the cities like uh, major cities like Frankfurt, Munich, Berlin. See Dublin. See that's the thing. That is what I feel wrong is here is that he considered the factor of a lower city and considered the cost of living of a lower city in lower rent in a smaller city but higher rent in Dublin. Dublin is a major city of Ireland. So that is wrong. That is wrong. ChatGPT don't be biased. And I should have put in the prompt unbiased comparison. But okay, my bad. Language barrier. Need German B2 plus for most of in a few courses are in English. English speaking country, no language barrier. See, that's what I said. Part-time jobs. 12, 15 hours typical is in big cities, but German helps. 12 to 14 hours jobs in hospitality, retail, tech support. Okay. Full-time job market, strong in engineering, pharma, automotive, IT research, strong in IT, finance, pharma, medtech, consulting. Damn, consulting, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Okay. Stay back visa, 18 months post study to find a job, 24 months post. Wow. Ireland has a higher, like much. Is it because, is it because what? Is it because what? Complete it. PR pathway. Like permanent residency, I guess. PR possible after 33 months for 21 or 21 with B1 German of work. PR after 5 years of residence. Straightforward. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna live there for 5 years. 2 years my education, 3 years for my work. Then I can get my like permanent residence. Okay. 33 months is I guess 2 years, 2.5 years, I guess. Yeah, 2.5 years. Let me add that. I don't know. 21 months with B1 job. Okay, damn. It's almost in 2 years I can get permanent residency. Go global, renowned for engineering, research, manufacturing, and free education. Strong for IT, finance, multinational companies, and startups. Startups. Why is it? Why is it luring me? See, that is whatever this ChatGPT is doing. Ireland startup consultancy. Any these brain stimulating words for me. Student experience, international but culturally reserved. Bureaucracy heavy. Wow, heavy. Heavy, heavy allegations you're putting on a country, GPT. Friendly, English speaking, culturally open but expensive. So this is one thing. This is very confusing. Culturally open, culturally reserved. Some factors that should be considered because it does affect people. Does affect people. Education. Germany public universities charge minimal semester contributions, often covering public transport. Private universities are pricier. Many master's programs are tuition free for international students, best for low cost education. Ireland higher education higher tuition, 10,000, 25,000 year, depending on the university or course. Popular universities, Trinity College, Dublin, UCD, UCC, and scholarship opportunities exist, but competition is tough. Significant upfront cost. See, that was evidently in front of you all the time. Cost of living, high housing crisis and expensive living. Damn. Wow. Total 900, 1,200. Cheaper groceries, public transport, health insurance. Rent 800 to 1,500 month in Dublin, Galway, Cork slightly cheaper. Okay. Wow. Cork is a city in Ireland. Totally 1,500 to 2,000 month euros. Job market numbers. This is so see, if we are purely considering education and we are purely considering living, that means Germany is way done from Ireland. But if we can consider the factors like other factors, which is cultural reservation, cultural openness, English speaking, things like that. Okay, let's look into it more. Industry, engineering and manufacturing. Top global hubs, Siemens, BMW, Bosch. Limited compared to Germany. Okay. Engineering and manufacturing. Okay. So this is something I don't know. I'm not into engineering. I'm not what it's not my preference. I have no connection to engineering. But just a second. I didn't lock. Yeah. So I've no connection with engineering, but I think these companies will also be an opportunity for me as a consultant anywhere, and even in marketing, even in all the sectors of business administration. So I don't think so that BMW and Bosch are confined to engineering and manufacturing only. IT and tech growing, but German fluency often needed. Strong presence in Ireland. Pharma and life sciences, okay, huge. Bayer, Roche, Merck, big pharma hub. So yeah, I know big pharma. Ireland is a big pharma. Finance. Frankfurt is EU's financial center. Dublin is a global financial hub. Global. Okay. So we are saying global. Why? Okay, I should stop this. Why am I emphasizing on each word? Like I'm some teacher and a blogger. Should not. Okay. Be articulate. Startups. Berlin strong for tech startups. Dublin strong for tech, fintech, and medtech. Yeah, somewhere the same. Part-time jobs. Similar pay. Ireland easier. English speaking. Germany has harder with German skills. Full-time prospects both strong. Germany slightly better for engineering research. Ireland for IT and finance. So see, they've you were saying what were you saying? What were you saying? Job opportunities, yeah. So in case of job opportunities, till now, based on what the ChatGPT is telling us, both are somewhere equally like I think they're equal if they're it's about offering opportunities of a job market and all. So I don't think so one's better than that because it's in the conclusion it's like both strong. Germany is slightly better for engineering and research, and for IT and finance. Both has their own pros and cons about that. Immigration and PR. Okay, that is also an important thing. Germany, 18-month post-study job search visa. EU job search visa, which is like I haven't. Okay, so my degree, if my degree is like completed, I'll have 18 months for myself to find a job, basically as an unemployed Indian in Germany. Damn, that's nice. EU blue card leads to PR in 33 months for 21 with German B1. Okay, bureaucracy is heavy but manageable. Excellent long-term settlement if you learn German. Everything comes down to the like this thing, learning German. Ireland, 2 year post-study, stay back for masters. Okay, okay. PR after 5 years of residence, citizenship after 5. Easy immigration process, English makes integration smooth. Education, quality and recognition. Top tier technical and educational, research oriented industry partnerships, more theoretical but globally expected, can be challenging culturally for non German speakers. UK style education, industrial link programs, strong soft skill focus, globally recognized degrees, easier networking due to English. See, I think a language culture is one thing which mostly Indians don't consider, assuming Indians are everything. No, it's not about. See, of course, Indians are everywhere, but there's this thing. So the Indians abroad are much more ruder. Sometimes, usually, what I heard from some of my friends and family friends that they don't indulge much. Even if you're an Indian abroad and you find some another Indian, I don't think so. They'll indulge with you much just because you're an Indian. So based on your ethnicity, you feel you'll get your brotherhood there. I don't think so. That's the case. Cultural openness is more about like how native people of the country are, if they are open for the foreigners or not, if they are welcoming for foreigners or not. I think that is what cultural openness and cultural reservation means, because of course there's an image of Germans all over the world that they are a kind of reserved people. They're not. It's not like they're bad or something. Not again, calmness, people keeping to themselves can most of the time perceived as rudeness. So that's what happens with Germans. When they're to themselves, it's usually perceived as rude. So that's one thing. But I think yeah, that is one thing that can be a factor. Some for some people, it's not for me personally. I don't think so. That would be a factor. But every Indian intrinsically will get affected because usually Indians are you know habitual. Indians were very heartwarming people, all like all in like the broader sense. So I think for an Indian, it would be for some period of time initially, it would be a factor that can affect them. So that's that. Okay, what I was saying. Cultural fit and lifestyle factor. Language. Need German for deeper integration. English is native, easy to settle. Culture. More formal, reserved, rules oriented, friendly, informal, approachable. See. Weather. Cold winters, seasonal variation, rainy, grey, but milder. So that's one thing. That sells Germany to me because I like cold places, cold winters, like in the weather prospect. Social life, diverse international student community, tight knit, welcoming. What's tight knit? ROI analysis for a typical 2 year master's. Tuition 2 years, 0 to 6,000 public, 20,000 to 50,000, which is 20 lakhs to 50 lakhs. Okay. Living 2 years, 24,000, 36,000, 48,000. Of course, it's expensive. 25,000, 30,000, 60,000, 90,000. That's 60 lakhs and 90 lakhs. It's too much. It's too much. Starting salary average to 60, 50 to 70. So the maximum is higher in ROI period 1 year on. So, of course, ROI period is less. So what, like, you're gonna recover from what you spent? Yeah, of course. No, that's not the case. That's not the case that every non-speaking, uh, non-English speaking country, because Mexico. I don't think so. That's an English speaking country. Uh, I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. That's the case. And there are a lot of countries that are not English speaking and yet very welcoming for the foreigners. I was watching a vlogger and a travel vlogger. He was named. He went to Tumalia. It's the most like the smallest island. The I don't know, something like that. A country, the least visited country in the world. Yeah, and the people don't know English there, don't know English there, and they were so welcoming to the people. So that's not the case. It's all about the culture and all. So it's not about the language. Yeah, one thing. Okay, you should look into Finland, Sweden, and those countries too. Yeah, that is one thing I should look into. A lot of things to look into. A lot of things to look into. Tuvalu, Tuvalu, yeah, Tuvalu, yes. .tv, the so yeah, verdict, which to choose. If you want best choice, if you want cheapest education, great ROI, engineering research focus, and are willing to learn a new language, German. English speaking environment, fast integration, strong IT finance farm opportunities, and easier immigration, Ireland. See, this is the issue, this is the conundrum that it's so hard to choose. How can you choose one? Okay, tell me. Can you choose one? It's very hard for me to choose one. In both of these things, what would you choose? Cheapest education, great ROI, engineering, research focus. See, this is the first two factors is of course something that I will choose. These not any worth to me, not something that I will get sold on. Willing to learn a new language. So these things are something that bugs me. Here, English speaking environment, fast increase. Everything is, of course, good because I want to go to finance and um, consultancy. Easier immigration. See, that's the thing. All the Norway, Sweden, Finland. I was considering going to Scandinavian countries. If your budget is tight, Germany wins hands down. Okay. If you want ease of communication and global corporate exposure quickly, Ireland is worth the extra spend. Long-term settlement is slightly easier in Ireland, but Germany gives a strong return on investment if you learn German. Would you like to rank these countries specifically if you prefer being Spanish? Oh, so this is a very serious thing. You can spend extra money to go to a country where it's easier for you to indulge, easier for you to get into it, slide into the country, just get mixed up with gel in with the culture, the people. Um, and one thing is like you spend less money to go to a country, but learn a language for that. So it's just I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's very hard. You know, things like these, things like these. It's very hard for to consider cheap. expensive. Learn new language. English. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice? What is it that you're willing to sacrifice? You want to give extra money for not learning a language? You want to give less money and then learn a language? Okay, we'll consider more countries in the next stream. But today, the whole point of is Ireland considerable? Yes. No doubt that Ireland is considerable because yes, it's also providing me with a lot of opportunities. It's not like that. It's a comparison which is like it's not like in something that is like it's not evidently on the same it's not evidently better or lower from each other, these countries, because they're somewhere on the same uh, path, same trajectory, which is for some people it can be Germany, for some people it can be Ireland. It's all on that individual, depends on the individual. We'll research more on this. We'll research more on this, how, which is the next step, going to Reddit. So I'm going to open two tabs for Reddit. Wow. One would be studying in Germany, and one would be studying in Ireland. Studying in Ireland. Where is it? Studying in Ireland. Wow. Huge difference. Wow, 66. What? People go to Netherlands also? Is Netherlands also considerable? Is it? Is Netherlands considerable? Let's see. It is, of course, it is. Rotterdam, Erasmus, the university, Netherlands. But okay, should not open. Should I open the subreddit or should I open just the posts? A lot, my my friend, a lot. So basically, if you want to learn till I've discussed this in the last stream. It's going to take around 6 to 7 months if you want to learn till B2, and that's rigorous learning. Um, Wait, I'll show you. Wow, I was distracted last time. University in Amsterdam, TU Delft, Eindhoven University of Technology, Leiden University, Utrecht University, University of Groningen. Wow, QS board. I think this is a QS rating. This is a QS rating. Hmm. Mhm. Should I talk about the German language in the stream? No. Should I? It's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of time because I have the responsibility. I last time in last stream I was going to discuss, but time got over. So should I discuss about learning the language German language. Tell me. Stop answering him, Dave. Just tell me. Should I discuss it or not? I'm going to discuss it in detail, right? You can't say all the details in the chat. If you can, it's good. It's going to take time. So, think briefly, I can't discuss. I can't discuss learning a whole new language briefly, but okay, if you just brief, okay. Sehr gut, which is very good, Jay. You're thinking ahead, learning German to B2 level will open up not just universities in Germany, but also internships, part-time jobs, and much smoother life experience there. Let's break this down like your personal tutor. What does B2 German mean? B2 is an upper intermediate level as the stage you can read academic texts and newspapers, have detailed conversations on almost any topic, study work personal, write essays, emails, and formal letters, understand lectures with some effort. Wow, okay. This is the minimum requirement for most German university. TestDAF, Goethe Zertifikat. I think that's the certificate for English. In English, B2 or DSH. Time to reach B2 for an Indian student like you. If you study intensively, 4 to 5 hours a day with classes plus self-study, 8 to 10 months. 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 a day, 4 to 5 hours a day. It's gonna take me 10 months, 8 to 10 months. If you study moderately, 1.5 to 2 hours a day, alongside 12 to 15 months. If you go super intensive, language school in Germany, 20 plus hours week, 6 to 8 months. So that's that. So that's that. Per you just briefly asking the time. So if you're gonna give 20 hours a week, it's all so it's gonna take you more than 20 hours a week. It's gonna take you 6 to 8 months. And I think that's the time. If you want to go abroad in the winter intake, 6 to 8 months is the um suggested time. So if you're gonna learn a language super intensively, then that's that. Since you're already busy with CAT in college, no, I'm not. Basically, you can aim for 12, 15 months of consistent study here in India before applying. Ha! Learning roadmap. A1 beginner, 8 to 10 weeks. Learn all alphabet basic pronunciation, introduce yourself, order food, ask direction. Introduce yourself, Ich bin Prashant Tiwari. That's introduction. Order food. Yeah. How can I order food? I don't know. I know the food items name, coffee, milch, things like that. Ask directions. Simple grammar, present tense, article, basic sentence structure. A2, elementary, 10 to 12 weeks, daily life, shopping, travel, hobbies, past tense, perfect, pratyam, basics. Why was where did this Russian accent came from? I'm out here making slides. Me and Spoon Brown making slides. Is the chat collectively going to Ireland then? Lol, I don't think so. Ishmarks asked Slav. Coffee. Yeah, coffee. I know that. Bro, please share the slide. Ich need coffee. Ich need so much coffee. No, nobody's going to Ireland collectively, Sanya. Nobody. Just considering all the countries. And stop asking for slides here. You can, of course. Why am I acting like a teacher? So, but this is what I'm telling you was not even a topic to discuss today, but I'm telling you for the language. A2 is elementary, 10 to 12 week daily life, shopping, travel, hobbies, past tense, perfect. Again, expand vocab for 12,000 plus words, 1200 plus words. Okay. B1 intermediate, 3 to 4 months, express opinions, argue, discuss everyday topics, more complex grammar, subordinate clauses, modal verbs. Adjective endings, vocab 2500 plus words. B2 upper intermediate 4 to 6 months. Academic plus professional communication, debates, detailed writing, abstract topics, complex grammar. Okay, 4000 plus words. Tools and strategy for you. Apps for daily Duolingo, Lingui, Duolingo, textbook mention or Studio D. Even B1 Shyster, B2 for final level. Speaking practice, tandem app, talk to natives. Exam prep, Goethe certificate or test draft practice books. Movies and podcasts start with kids shows, then moves to Muse DW level. Okay. So Jay, if you start now with a daily consistent effort, 1 to 2, you could reach B2 by late 2026, which is perfect time for MBA abroad plan. Do you want me to create a? This is the brief. So that's that. Netherlands is considerable. I was talking about Ireland. See what's here. I'm gonna see the top post all time. Right. Wow. Wow. I literally saw one. CAO offer round two and accommodation at uni. I didn't receive any offer round CAO. Question about exchange and registration. See, some some people also the sources can vary. For some people, some sources can be but did you guys even see the title before coming to the stream? Is Ireland considerable? I'm considering go to Ireland. So learning German will take my time if I want to. I'm out. I'm out. Wow, echo. So what I was saying, studying in Ireland, planning to study in Ireland. I'm from India, I'm planning to study in Ireland, but I have a few concerns would be really helpful if you guys help me out. Dublin expensive, what top university are in Dublin? Are they only good ones? If not, is the UCC, Uni of Galway, Limerick, etc. Then Galway. What profiles get shortlisted for scholarship? I don't have a huge sum of money to spend. How's the economy currently planning to pursue MSc data analytics? Analytics is the job market good for freshers? Is there any racism to a certain community? Racism's gonna be there, man. Wherever you go, racism's gonna be there. Okay. Is there any racism? Hi, friend. I've only briefly attended UCs in the past, so my preparation perception was limited in comparison to my time here at UCD. From what I've been seen and heard, Dublin University is good for the names and for some specialization. Since you are doing data analytics, it may be wise to do that here in Dublin. However, UC is pretty decent and it is both cheaper and quieter overall. As for the job market, it is extremely competitive right now, including for anything involving data analytics, MSc. The vast majority of students are competing against each other in the overall job market to get a job. There are more opportunities in Dublin, but it is vastly more competitive than the somewhere like Cork. As for racism, many of my friends' flatmates come from India. While there is very little overt racism, you may sense a bit of unease from certain people you meet. However, places like Dublin have such a diverse population, it tends to have less. Best of luck. Okay, thank you so much. Do you think it's the right time to come to Ireland, or should I do a few jobs in India first? So why does someone, I don't know, downloaded him? Why did someone download? So asked to remove the pressure tab. Housing is terrible. I'm a foreign student, but I have money from previous jobs and stipends. Still, it can't near impossible to find anything good and bad. It's expensive. Be warned. See, see this. Important to consider. Man, to say about staying in Ireland, get career experience first. If you want to come here for a few years and then leave, you can come soon. I have a parallel problem with my friend from India. They came years later after lots of good work experience, but they find their social life because they bland as they are too old. They want to leave after a few years experience. However, want to stay and came immediately after my bachelor's. I have no career experience and may have to leave against my will because of that. It just depends on your goals. Oh, thank you. That was really helpful. I'm also planning for MS in AI data science in Ireland. I have only 2 years of experience. Is it good enough to land a job or at least get interview? Because why is he asking from the OP? He's just asking himself. In one of the YouTube videos, I saw that if we have 3 years, we are eligible for graduate roles. Not sure what it exactly means, but I guess it's like experience role, or else we will be competing for fresher role. Can you throw some light on this point? Why are people getting downvoted randomly? Why? Just why? See, this is one thing that is very cardinal for me. Everything I'm seeing on internet is somewhere directing me towards it's very expensive. It's very expensive. So I think I've given you a blueprint between the two countries, um, how expensive it is one and how the language barrier is in the other another one. So one topic is not completely, but somewhere covered. One is freelancing. So I won't go deep into this freelancing stuff because freelancing purely depends on your skills, and you can get freelancing in any country. Even people are saying that you can get freelancing while living in Ireland, and you can get your job, your clients from USA if you are good at it. So I think that is one thing that should be considered. But of course, I'll go into details. Does a work exist in Ireland? I was thinking of working as a freelancer there. Talk about this, please. I think of course, LinkedIn and Upwork does work in Ireland. It's not It's not like Ireland, of course, these are global platforms. So, yeah, expensive is everything. But Germany is less expensive if you watch the complete history. But let's ask. So, what makes for opportunity and significant level in practical hurdles is break it down for both Ireland and Germany. The short answer for an Indian student freelancing and marketing in Ireland and Germany is possible but challenging. The primary difficulty is not finding work, the demand is there, but rather navigating the legal visa requirement. It is not easy to get started, but with the right strategy, it can be a fantastic way to gain international experience. Why the visa? Why legal visa requirements is a hurdle? Is a hurdle. Part one, the crucial legal aspect, the biggest hurdle. Your ability to freelance legally is 100% dependent on your student visa residence permit. In Ireland, stamp 2 visa, standard student visa. This visa primarily allows you to work 40 hours per week during holiday months, um, June, July, August, September, and from 15 December to 15 January, and 20 hours per week during term time. That's the same in Germany. The catch: this work rights is typically intended for employment contracts. Employment contracts. Example: part-time jobs in a cafe, retail, or an office with a set of hourly wage. Freelancing is often considered self-employment. Wow, wow. This is interesting. Can you freelance? It's a great. To be fully legal, you would likely need to register as a sole trader and get a PPS number for tax purposes. However, this can be complex and might be scrutinized by immigration officials when renewing your visa, as the primary purpose of your stay should be study, not running a business. Nope, nope, should not totally give in to the fact that it's iron expensive. I should not consider it. It is considerable yet. Yeah. Okay. Germany. Orphan, whatever this is, Studium. Orphan Dalstril Bunis residence permit for study. This permit allows you to work 180 full days and 250 to 40 half days per year. The catch similar to Ireland is generally for traditional employee relationship. Freelancing is a different legal status. Can you freelance? It is extremely difficult and usually not allowed on a standard student permit. To freelance, you must apply for a separate freelance visa after graduation, which has specific requirements like a business plan, proof of clients, and financial sustainability as a student. Your permit is not designed for this. Key takeaway: before you even think about platforms, consult the international student office at your university in Ireland or Germany. Do not freelance without understanding legal implication, as it could jeopardize your visa status. Part two: the freelancing market and platforms, if legally allowed. That's the first step. It's legally not possible. Okay, let's say if it's legally stamp to visa stamp. What? Okay, I thought it was the assuming you find a legal way to work. Example, working limited hours as a freelancer for a company that treats you as a contractor for tax purposes in Ireland or after getting the right visa in Germany. Here's how the market looks. Is it easy or hard to get freelance work? Hard factors: you are competing with native speakers and EU citizens who don't have visa restrictions. Clients may be hesitant about tax complications with a non-resident freelancer. Easy factors: the digital marketing skills you have, SEO, SEM, social media marketing, content writing, data analytics are in high demand in both countries if you have a specific high value digital marketing skills you have. Digital marketing, okay. If you have a specific high value niche, example SEO for tech startups, Facebook ads for e-commerce, you can stand out. Do Upwork and LinkedIn work function prominently? Absolutely, yes. Both are major platforms in Ireland and Germany. Upwork, Fiverr, they work exactly the same as they do in India. They create a profile and bid on global projects. Browse, easy to get started, large volume of jobs, cons, high competition often competes on price, which can be a race to the bottom. Your location in Ireland can be an advantage for clients looking for someone in a similar time zone. So, I think basically the whole point is that yes, you can freelance, but the first hurdle is the legal foundation. I think we consider discuss the two topics, and I don't know why day by day when I'm streaming, I feel like I'm getting more confused. So next time I'm gonna structure the stream and structure the stream. Of course, I'm gonna put a structured thing in that a structured blueprint and a chronological order in my whiteboard. So yes, this is it for today.